Hi, my name is Jacqulyn.
How'd you hear about our clinic and our program?
I read it in the newspaper.
Okay. And how did you initially feel about the program after your first visit?
I felt good. I felt like I finally found someone who could help me, who could understand what was going on in my body. I was at the point where for the last 2 years they wanted me to switch to insulin, and I absolutely refused. Well, I'm going to do this with diet, so I changed my milk. I eat more vegetables within those 2 years, and I did almost everything I could, but I did have a sugar problem, and I love my chocolate. So after I went to my first appointment and she shared with me how her program worked, I thought, well, it's going to be hard, but I can do that. You know?
And who's she?
The Dr. McCowan. And so I started eating her way, and within 2 weeks I felt a lot better.
And what were your symptoms before you started the program?
Moody, depressed. My numbers would never go down no matter what I did. I was just at the end, you know. I just didn't know what to do anymore.
And how did that affect your family?
Well, I was yelling at everybody all the time, and you know, it's not good when you don't feel good about yourself, so when you don't feel good at all. So
okay. And what were you afraid of in regards to your diabetes?
Insulin and dying, or losing a foot, an arm, leg.
And what were your blood sugars when you first started the program?
7.9, I believe. Well,
your blood sugars?
My blood sugar was about 160, 170.
Okay. And your A1C reading when you started the program?
7.9.
And how far into the program are you currently?
I'm at the end.
Oh, you are at the end?
Yes.
And how long have you been on the program?
Since the middle of March 2013.
And what are your current improvements?
I feel a lot better. I've lost like 50 pounds without even trying. I don't have the cravings for sweets. I learned how to cook a different way. I unfortunately tested out to be highly intolerant of all grains and dairy, so I had a lot to change, and it wasn't as hard as I thought. I muddled through, and I'm doing fine.
Good. And how are you, just overall, how are you feeling? How do you feel now?
I feel great. When I wake up in the morning, I'm ready to go, you know. Where before I would just lay there, oh God, do I have to get up? You know. And I would crash about between 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I just was really tired. I couldn't do anything, you know. So I would have to sit, and I couldn't walk very good. And
how are your energy levels now?
oh, great. Great. I don't need that nap in the afternoon. I got lots of energy to do things, and I feel really good. Yeah.
And what is your current blood sugar readings?
112 it was.
On what date?
Excuse me, that was on last Friday. What was last Friday?
September 27th.
The 26th or 27th. It was either Thursday or Friday.
And what is your current A1C?
6.5, I think.
And just overall, how do you feel about the staff here, working with everyone
great,
here?
Great. I recommend this program to everybody I talk to. It really helped me a lot, and nobody really took the time to tell me how to eat as a diabetic, or to really test me the right way to find out what was going on in my body, really. And finding out that I'm allergic to all this stuff helped me avoid it and helps me feel better.
And what would you say to someone who's considering this program?
I'd say go for it. Go for it. It's hard, but once you get used to it, it's great. I mean, all food tastes better. Sugar, you don't even have cravings anymore. I get my chocolate once in a while, you know, and I make my own desserts if I need something. I cook with coconut flour, almond flour. Those are the only two I can have. So I make my own bread. It doesn't take more than half an hour, you know. So it's not not as time consuming as it was in the beginning, because you get used to it and you know what you can and can't eat. And you can tell when you haven't eaten the proper foods.
Great, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else you would like to add or say to someone who's considering this program?
Yes. Last week, or the week before, I think it was the week before, 2 weeks ago, my doctor cut my meds in half. I only take half of the medication I was taking. I was taking 3 of them. He dropped 1 in August, and then in September I cut the other 2 in half. So if I keep on the program, I look forward to getting off of both of those.
And what does your doctor say about how well you're doing?
He says it's great. He said it's really great, and he's glad I went there.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.